This is Attorney Rudy Vasquez. It's 5 o'clock Friday, and it's about time to wind down for the weekend. I just wanted to share with you a story about one of the cases that came up this week, especially for my friends that are involved in personal injury cases. What happened was we had to go to trial against a bad driver and even a worse insurance company. My client had $8,000. I think they had offered like $5,000. They came up from 4 to 5. Thought they were being fair. Well, the jury didn't feel that way, and they gave my client $98,880. And this case has been going on, and what happened was we went out and the jury came back and awarded that. One of the jurors asked me, "Are you going to be able to collect all that for your client?" And he asked a really smart question, because that was one thing where my client really didn't understand. We tried to explain to him that in Texas, the minimum insurance that you need to get on the road is only a $30,000 per person, $60,000 total policy that will let anybody on the road, regardless if somebody's killed or maimed or goes blind because of the wreck. And my client really got mad. He got pissed at me because I couldn't explain to him how only $30,000 of the $98,000 verdict was going to be covered. So we kind of got into it a little bit, and I told him, "Hey, go check around. Go ask other lawyers if you think somebody can do a better job at collecting this. You're free to do that. But I've done my job." The jury came back and gave you a very good verdict because of the trial that we put on. We eventually got, friendly again, and I kept pursuing this case and trying to collect for him. And what he didn't understand, that before the trial I had done a legal maneuver, and it's called a Stowers demand. It's one of the things. Hey Doug, I see him in the back. That's Rico. It's called a Stowers demand, and I told them, the insurance company them being, is that, look, if you don't settle with my client for a fair amount before trial, and if I get more than what the coverage is, then I'm going to go after your client, the bad driver, for the difference. It's more complicated than that. You have to do a lot of things to get them in that position. But now that we had the verdict, I had already stoured them. That's what lawyers call it. And so what we did was we were putting them in a bad situation with the defendant now, because she was scared that we were going to come get her things, her assets, to satisfy the difference. Luckily for her and for my client, we went through mediation, because the insurance company did not want to have a mad, complaining defendant that bought her policy through them. She felt like they had let her down. So we went through mediation just yesterday or the day before, and it took about 4 or 5 hours, but at the end of the day, we were able to settle that case for a confidential amount, much more than the $30,000 that was originally the coverage amount. My client was then my friend again, and the mediator said, "You did a fantastic job. A lot of these cases don't go that way. They just don't end up with a positive result." So you have questions about your own case, go ahead and give me a call. I answer questions like that in personal injury every day. I'm board certified in personal injury, and I'm already old. I've been doing this for over 30 years. So if you have questions, give us a call. Hope you have a blessed weekend. And from me and Rico in the back, thank you, and God bless.